So yeah, guys, I mean, we're all kind of bored and I'm just saying that during prep, you're gonna have weeks where you feel on top of the world. You're like, I can do, like right now, like I feel so good. This is what it looks like. Making breakfast. This is just 50 grams of mushrooms and 30 grams of onion. Got some almonds here. This is a big 200 grams of egg whites. Look at that egg. Mm-hmm.
No, we just happen to be aggressive with her food, so I know she's like hungry, but I know she's sticking it. I like how much Paul had. I feel like he had lat pull down, leg press.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a few more, some dumbbells, like.
So yeah, guys, I mean, we're all kind of bored and I personally get really bad cabin fever, even when it's just not quarantine. I get cabin fever. And yeah, I mean, it's boring for sure. But what I do want to talk about actually is if you are like in prep right now, or if you are in a fat loss phase, this is probably a really good time to be in a fat loss phase, because what are you going to do during this time? What did you do during the quarantine? I got lean, I got shredded, I lost body fat when some other people are probably sitting around drinking a ton or alcohol, or they're just eating because of boredom and they're just not moving around. So you can take this whole thing as like a positive, and you got lean during the quarantine. Getting lean during the quarantine. That's actually funny.
Well, it depends. Like, if you already were prepping and already in a fat loss phase, then you, should keep going on that goal. But you definitely don't want to be like in an aggressive fat loss phase randomly right now, starting it out of nowhere. But yeah, it doesn't mean you have to drink alcohol and eat like crap, but you can eat maintenance phase or a slight surplus.
But honestly, you got no distractions right now. So if you are in prep, I mean, there's no social distractions. You're not going to parties. You're not being invited to go out to dinner with certain people. Honestly, you're in more control now of everything going on, because you're at home and you can cook all of your food at home. And you can still get in your workout sessions if you're working out from home, and you can still get in cardio sessions. And there's just really, I think it's like a good time to have have no distractions.
And something,
right?
we were talking about this the other day about like rising up above the challenge.
Yeah, I said it in my last video about you can quit, or quit, let this like pull you down. I mean, I'm just staying off of social media and the news. Like Kyle and I don't even have the news. We haven't turned it on once. I do not want to be in the news right now, because that's all freaking negativity. And
we follow the
honestly,
CDC.
my life really hasn't even changed that much, because I'm always home and I'm always like in quarantine kind of in a way, just because I work from home. So my life really hasn't changed that much, besides going to the gym. That's it. Which I already miss the gym a lot.
But also, just they're having like, this could have some devastating effects on people who are very isolated and alone, or have jobs that are getting affected financially. And so I don't think it's gonna last that much long. Like the quarantine, the economy can't really take it. Which we were talking about this morning. Lauren and I were talking about this.
Yeah, and people are gonna go crazy. People are gonna go crazy.
Their mental health.
Kyle and I were watching this Netflix show last night of like these space people like in space, and they were in space for like 5 years or something, and they were like starting to see things, and
Their video.
that was funny.
Yeah, it's a video called 3022.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean people are gonna go crazy. But so what we're doing today is we're gonna go do another at-home workout. We're gonna go to Kyle's cousin's house again, and we're gonna train lower body. And I think just because we have so much equipment, like I'm really blessed that we do, that we're gonna go back to like an upper lower body, like an upper lower split, just because we've been.
It's not like we just have bands.
It's not like we just like if you just have bands or really lightweight, then yeah, do the full bodies. But we do have quite a bit of. And this first couple of days, we were just trying to figure out, okay, what do we have? What are we gonna do here? So we were just trying to figure it out the first couple of days.
The equipment and what movements we should do at each gym, because there's different equipment at each gym. My uncles and my cousins.
Yeah, we'll take you guys there on Friday. We'll take you guys to Kyle's uncle's house, which he actually has the coronavirus. He's not
Brazil.
living. He's in Brazil.
My uncle has the coronavirus. He's alone in Brazil right now in a hospital.
It's so sad.
I guess he's feeling better yesterday.
Okay. But the border's closed, so he can't come home, but he shouldn't.
He
shouldn't because he's on
Yeah, like I don't think he's gonna come back for a few weeks. Until he's over it. Alright. You can tell we're really bored.
So we're gonna go on a walk with Zima, but something that just came into my head just now is that I am still keeping my same routine. And to be open, like I've had some clients slip up during this quarantine, and it's just because they're thrown off of their routine. They're home more, and usually they meal prep. They meal prep all of their food because they're at work all day, and they're like on their timed meal schedule when they're gonna go to the gym, when they're gonna go to work or whatever. So the biggest tip is to still meal prep, still plan.
Have
if
a
you
routine.
can't go into the kitchen and make your meal because you're not used to it, still stay on that same routine for yourself where you get up in the morning, that's when you meal prep. That's when you plan all of your meals for the day.
Still stay on a routine.
And you cook everything, and still eating at the same time of day of when you were at work. So for me, yeah, I've been eating at the same time of day. I actually been training at the same time of day. I'm not switching up anything. Kyle and I usually go to the gym around 1. We're still going to get our workout in around 1. I'd have 2 meals and then I go and train. I am still keeping it all the same. So I recommend you doing that as well, for sure. If you are at home now because you have to work from home now, still do that. Because I've had some clients slip up because of
also just to give you guys some insight. Lauren has never cheated on her diet. With the Hurricane Irma in 2017, with this coronavirus and being, thrown off routine. And that's why she shows up on stage looking lean, no matter what the challenge is. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people don't really understand that they think that they can slip up here and there and it might not affect their look at the end, and it does. And if you want to have the conditioning like Lauren has, just know that she's never cheated on her diet.
Yeah, I have never. I've never cheated on my diet.
Because you've had some bad days. Like you had some bad days last week.
I wish I could.
No, but
I could give you guys some advice of hey, I've cheated on my diet.
No, you did.
I just don't know. I've never.
Well, last week we were having some bad days. You were hungry, a little bit more hungry. What'd you do?
I fought through it and I went to bed early. When I'm hungry at night, I go to bed. Or I'll drink tea, that helps. But yeah, last week, so right now I'm on the same macros as last week. This week's fine. I haven't been having those hunger pains like I was. Yeah, last week was tough.
Yeah, and you got through it.
I was so low energy.
And she got through it, and you didn't give in. See, this is what happens.
Yeah.
People have this what she just did, and they don't fight through it, and they give in, and then they eat a bunch, and then they go, "Oh, I'm feeling better now. Oh, my cravings are gone." Well, you just overate for a couple days and been cheating on your diet, and you lie to yourself, and then you get back to the grind, and you're not making as much progress as you could.
I'm just saying that during prep, you're gonna have weeks where you feel on top of the world. You're like, I can do, like right now, like I feel so good. But last week, no, I did not feel good. I was so low energy. I was like dying. So during prep, you're gonna have these highs and you're gonna have these lows. So
what do we tell our clients when you are feeling good?
oh, there's the mailman.
Yeah, he's wearing.
Because when you are feeling good, like soak it in. Be like, I am, that's why you should have a journal or whatever. And I should start journaling. I know some of my clients do it. They journal in the morning, and then they look back on previous like preps and stuff of what they were saying. But if you are feeling good, soak it all in. Be like, wow, I'm feeling good.
And really remember it.
Yeah.
Because it'll help you fight through the times you are feeling bad. Because it is a mental game at these, this level of her going from 15% to 12% body fat to 10 to 8% body fat. Like, that's the hard part. And it might be different for you. It might be hard the whole time. You might have 20, 30 pounds to lose, and it could be hard. But once you get into routine, you're not going to just sit there and have bad days every single day. Some days you will have better days, and some days it will be tough. And that's where the true champions and the true conditioning is revealed on stage, is what do you look like through those times where you overate or just stuck to the plan and got used to being hungry and fought through it, fought through these challenges with no gym, right? Overcoming the adversity.
High five on that.
Seema's like, what the heck?
This is her paws are crossed.
Yeah, she always does that.
Okay, little angel.
And then I brought
I'm gonna brush her
some
today.
carrots. You should wash her first. I brought some carrots for her.
I feel like you brush her first and then you wash her.
Yeah, you brush her and then wash her.
Okay, we're cooking up some lunch right now, but I started incorporating a new supplement into my supplements that I take, and it is Phoenix by Legion. I am super, super excited to be incorporating this, and I've been saving it. My asparagus is burning, hold on. And I've been saving this in my back pocket, and it is a fat burner, and so you don't want to just start prep and then get on your fat burner right away. No, you really want to save it in your back pocket for when you get closer to show and when you really need it, like when calories get lower. Like I say, incorporating the fat burner when you're maybe, 10 or 8 weeks out, because that's when you're getting leaner, and that's when things get more difficult. That's when things get harder, is when you're trying to get to that next level of leanness. So something like a fat burner really, really helps. And this is Legion's one called Phoenix. And what it does is it suppresses your appetite, which is awesome. So I've taken this in 2017 when I was prepping for my pro card, and I've taken this every single contest prep, and I just started incorporating it today. So what I feel from Phoenix is that it suppresses my appetite, so I'm not as hungry. Also, what it does is it boosts up your mood, so it helps your mood, because when you are dieting, sometimes you get a little agitated, you get a little irritated, right? Just because you're hungry, so that enhances your mood. Also, it helps with cravings too. Like I'm just not craving as much when I am taking Phoenix. Plus, it is a fat burner, so it's going to help you burn more fat. It's going to help you just burn more calories because it is a stimulant. There is no caffeine in this though, which is awesome because there's a lot of fat burners that have like a ton of caffeine in it. So this is what's cool. It's non-stim. There's no caffeine in here. So what you do is I just recommend having it with a cup of coffee or having it with some sort of caffeine because it like amplifies this supplement, like for sure, because sometimes I'll take it and then I won't have a cup of coffee with it and I just don't feel the same effects as if I did have a little bit of caffeine. So that's why I take this in the morning and in the afternoon. I don't take it like past 3 really. I don't really do that because it could keep you up maybe at night. But yay, I'm excited for this. This is my second meal of the day here. I got 3 rice cakes, 4 ounces of ground turkey, and 100 grams of asparagus. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna
I'll
drain.
I'll videotape you taking a bite. She loves her meal timing. The focus, there's no focus. Alright.
No focus?
No. Oh.
Okay, this is the setup I made for my Pilate squat. I took these 2 blocks from her house, her backyard, and then so happy that her plates fit my T-bar or T-bell. You warming up over there?
Stay more bright. Good. Slow it a little bit down on the way down. Get them low and then keep them down there and stay patient at the bottom. Don't let them go up. Engage your glutes. Bring your pelvis under you. Good. Stay patient. Nice. That's way better. Good. Try to stay more upright. Nice. Stay patient. Go slow on the way down. Better. Right now with 90 plus 70, 160 plus 15, 175 pounds. She'll probably be able to do this for, this is a warm-up set, so just do like 12.
One thing is, can you give me a knee sleeve?
Bring your feet out a little bit more. Just a tad. An inch. Oh, that's too much. Pause at the bottom. It's the big trick, everyone. If you don't have that much weight, you gotta pause at the bottom. You should pause for 3 seconds. One leg at a time. if you pause at the bottom
Yeah.
and do one leg at a time.
So this is my fourth meal of the day, and this is one of my bigger volume meals. At least one of my meals during the day, and it's usually this time. It's usually my fourth meal. It's a bigger volume meal, meaning there's just a ton more vegetables in it. Just because I can't eat a ton of volume and then go and work out and whatnot. So that's why I have it around, it's like 7 o'clock right now. So I have chicken, I have cucumbers, this is avocado, I have zucchini and cauliflower rice, plus a salad. So this is gonna be dinner. Plus I needed more carbs, so a rice cake with that. Look at this creation. This is what it looks like. So there's egg whites, blueberries, banana, and cinnamon, stevia, topped with peanut butter. Looks pretty good.